CR. First of all, for the visitor.
3FM, WOSQ, and WOSQFM.com. This evening, the Marshfield Tiger baseball team facing Wausau West in a Wisconsin Valley Conference matchup. I'm Gene DeLisio. Good to have you with us for Tiger baseball this evening here on WOSQ. Kind of a change in the schedule for today, as Marshfield and Wausau West were supposed to play at West High School in Wausau today, but because of the snowstorm we received the last couple of days, that contest moved down here to the turf facility at Wisconsin Rapids High School. And so we're playing here at Rapids today, Marshfield and Wausau West. Rapids and Merrill played earlier today in a ball game which was won by Rapids by a score of 12-2. Each team now is on the field getting set for baseball action. The Marshfield Tigers, the visiting team for this contest today. On the mound for Wausau West, right-hander Lucas Hager. Weather conditions quite pleasant, temperatures in the 40s. We have a strong wind from the north, and that's blowing in from right field. So that'll be a problem, we imagine, for the left-handed batters in this ball game this evening. Nonetheless, a good night for baseball. Marshfield and Wausau West meeting in this Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball matchup tonight here at the new baseball complex at Wisconsin Rapids. Lucas Hager finishing his warm-up throws for Wausau West. He's a right-hander. Marshfield Tigers off to a 3-0 start this year. Wausau West also playing good baseball at the outset. The Warriors are 3-2 heading into this ball game this evening. Leadoff man for Marshfield here in the first is third baseman Chase Robinson. Right-handed batter. Hager throwing right-handed. And we're set for baseball here in Wisconsin Rapids. Hager ready. Pitching from the windup. His first throw of the day is lined towards left center field. The left fielder Dobrats moves over in the gap and makes the catch for out number one. One pitch and one out in the Marshfield first inning. Batting next for Marshfield is today's second baseman Wyatt Post, also a right-handed batter. Many of these Marshfield ball players, veterans from a year ago. Post digs in. Hager ready, winds and throws. Grounded foul on the first base side for strike one. Play just underway here at Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield, and Wausau West meeting in this Wisconsin Valley Conference matchup this afternoon. 0-1 on Wyatt Post. He stands back in. Hager throws. That's lined towards right center field and falls for a base hit. Just past the second baseman, Ifadalo. And Wyatt Post singles to right field. The Tigers have a one-out base runner here in the opening inning. Stepping in next is Tiger left fielder Ben Deach. Another veteran ball player from a year ago, also a standout on the Marshfield Legion team last season. Batting right-handed. Hager from the stretch, checks Post. Long look over there. Another pitch on the way. It breaks inside for ball one. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids meeting in Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball today here. Marshfield and Wausau West. I'm sure we'll make that mistake throughout the day. Marshfield and West at Wisconsin Rapids. Throw to first base, and Post dives back in safely. Wausau West, as we mentioned, 3-2. They won their last time out, defeating Wausau East on Friday, 13-3. Hager ready once again. And the pitch to Deach on the way. In there for a called strike. And the count now 1 ball and 1 strike. Once again, we're at the baseball complex just behind Lincoln High School in Wisconsin Rapids. Baseball and softball complex, all artificial turf. Very nice facility. Toss to first base, and once again, Post dives in safely. And not only do the Lincoln High School sports teams use this complex, but we're seeing more and more other area teams use this because they can play here on the artificial turf. 1-1 on Ben Deach. And Hager gets set and throws. Ground ball towards shortstop, picked up by Parlier. Shovels to Ifadalo for one. On to first base. Low throw gets away from the first baseman, but not very far. And so Deach holds his ground at first base. Ben reaches on the fielder's choice and post tossed out the shortstop Parlier to the second baseman Ifadalo for the force play at second base. That's out number 2. And stepping in next for Marshfield is today's first baseman Cole Halverson. Key man on last year's ball club as well. Hager from the stretch, checks Deach, and the pitch to Halverson is low and outside for ball 1. Our coverage of Marshfield Tiger baseball this afternoon here on WOSQ, a service of Forward Bank, Hilder's True Value Hardware, and Just Ask Rental of Marshfield, and Marshfield Utilities. Hager once again from the stretch position. Gets set and delivers. And misses high and tight for a ball. 2-0, Cole Halverson, also an all-conference goaltender for the Marshfield Tiger boys hockey team this season. And a standout year for the Tiger hockey squad this season. The count, 2 balls, no strikes. Hager throws again, a big swing and a miss. Got a high fastball, and Cole could not connect. And the count now 2 balls and 1 strike on Cole Halverson. Ben Deach leads at first base, runs pretty well down there, being held on there by Smigelski, the first baseman. Hager throws over, and Ben dives back in safely. Did a nice job on this sports complex here in Wisconsin Rapids. Great facility and certainly needed in this community. Count is 2-1. Hager gets set, throws once again. And got the outside corner for a called strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You would think that baseball facilities might be in pretty good shape here with Woodard Field in town, but that's used so much of the rafters during the baseball season. Next pitch hit back to the box, grabbed by Hager. He'll toss to first base in time to end the inning. In the first for Marshfield, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Our score after a half inning is Marshfield 0, Wisconsin Rapids coming to bat. We'll return for more baseball from Wisconsin Rapids in just a moment.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Might be a real respite in terms of weather today. We had that snowstorm Sunday into Monday. Looks like more rain coming into the area later this week. Temperatures today are on the cool side. Nonetheless, bright sunshine here in Wisconsin Rapids as we watch our ball game this afternoon. Leadoff man for Wausau West here in the first. The shortstop, Landon Parlier. Right-handed batter. First pitch is popped up on the left side. Robinson at third base in foul ground has a look, but the ball falls out of play for strike one. No score, Marshfield and Wausau West this afternoon, as West bats in the home half of the first inning here at Wisconsin Rapids. Right-hander Braxton Kerr throwing for Marshfield today. Into his motion, Braxton winds and throws, and missed the outside corner for a ball. 1 strike. Braxton, another young man who saw lots of playing time for the Tiger baseball team a year ago, gets the start in this ball game today. Now throws 1-1. That breaking ball on the outside corner for a called strike. And the count 1 ball and 2 strikes on Landon Parlier. Bright sunshine here as we close out this Tuesday afternoon here in central Wisconsin. Here's the 1-2 pitch, a breaking ball on the outside corner for a called strike 3. Parlier out on strikes. Braxton Kerr's first strikeout of the day. Out number 1, and the batter is the second baseman, Tony Ifadalo. Batting right-handed. Ifadalo digs in, and the pitch by Kurth on the way, a big swing and a miss for strike 1. Well, the NFL draft coming up next week, and the Green Bay Packers looking at some prospects for the early rounds of draft day, next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Here's the 0-1 delivery, and that misses low for a ball, 1 ball and 1 strike. Packers would like to add a tight end, and one gentleman they're looking at is Dalton Kincaid, who played tight end last season for Utah and caught 70 passes for 890 yards and 8 touchdowns for the Utah Ball Club last season. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's over for a called strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kincaid not real big for an NFL tight end, 6'4", 242, but does catch the ball quite well. So a definite prospect. Kurth winds and throws 1-2, a big curveball over his head. And the count on Ifadalo, now 2-2. Kincaid suffered a back injury playing for Utah in November, but doctors now say he is healthy and can resume football activities. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fly ball right center field. A long run for Carson Mattis, but he gets there, goes to his knees, and makes the catch. Carson Mattis shaded the other way towards left center. Had to run hard to right center to go down and make that catch, but does a good job. And Ifadalo is retired for the second out. 2 men down. Batting next for Wausau West is the right fielder Jackson Smith-Peter. Quick chat here between catcher Adam Gilbertson and pitcher Braxton Kurth.
3 for 4 against East. Home run, single, double, 3 RBI, 2 runs scored in that 15-10 win on Thursday. And that home run against East, that was a blast too. No doubt off the bat at Wausau West High School.
Braxton Kurth on the mound for Marshfield. Winds and throws a big curveball. That breaks a bit high and tight for ball 1. It's Marshfield and Wausau West in Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball today. No score. Kerr throws again. High hopper to the third baseline, and glove behind the bag by Robinson. Turns and throws to first base, and it's not in time. Great play by Chase Robinson behind the bag at third, but a strong throw. He one-hopped it to first baseman Cole Halverson, but Smith-Peter beats it out for an infield single. Well done by Robinson, but Smith-Peter gets the infield hit to give Wausau West their first base runner. 2 men down and a runner at first base for Wausau West. The left fielder Dylan Dobrot's now batting for the Warriors. Batting right-handed. Smith-Peter off first base, held there by Cole Halverson. And now Dobrot steps out on Kurth. Kurth, a right-hander, working from the stretch. Checks the base runner. A long look, and now the pitch on the way. Pop foul on the first base side of the play for strike 1. Another ball player the Packers might be looking at is the Minnesota center, John Michael Schmitz. NFL observers feel he'll be a late first round or early second round draft pick this year, so he could be available as well. 0-1 on Dobrats. Kurth ready, throws, foul back to the screen. 1-2. Schmitz is ranked as one of the top 2 centers in the NFL draft this year. The other is Wisconsin Badger standout Joe Tippmann. Those are likely to be the first 2 centers chosen in this year's NFL draft. Smith Peter back at first base with 2 outs. 0-2 on Dylan Dobrats. Kurth is set, now steps off. Still lots of sunshine left. There are lights on this playing field, but they are not on as of yet. 0-2 on Dobrats. The pitch by Kurth. Rides high for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There are 2 baseball fields, 2 softball fields here. Rapids and Merrill met in a varsity baseball game on this field earlier today. Rapids won that game 12-2. Now the 1-2 pitch, curveball hit in the air on the left side, and shortstop Bennett Lang in shallow left field goes out and makes the play to end the inning. In the first for Wausau West, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. We've played 1 inning, and our score is Marshfield 0, Wausau West 0. Back with more baseball from Wisconsin Rapids following these messages.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Today here at Wisconsin Rapids, no score. Tigers batting in the top half of the second inning. 1-0 on Adam Gilbertson. Hager throws, high hopper toward shortstop. Grabbed by Parlier near the bag, fires to first base for the out.
One of the things about this artificial turf, as opposed to playing at, say, West and East last week for the Warriors, Thursday and Friday, we don't have to worry about those bad bounces. Very pure and rather trim artificial turf, the entire field here in Wisconsin Rapids. Up next is the number 6 hitter.
One man down, batting next for Marshfield. The right fielder Owen Griesbach takes a pitch low and outside for ball 1.
Lucas Hager making his 3rd start of the season.
Tigers and Wausau West today here at Wisconsin Rapids. One of the few games actually being played today. There are several that are taking place, however. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that rides low and inside for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Newman and Stratford are meeting in a doubleheader at the Woodside Complex in Mauston today. Those games are now underway. 2-0 pitch on the way, ground ball towards shortstop, grabbed by Parlier. He fumbles it, grabs it, throws to first base in time for the out. 3 early assists in this ball game for West shortstop Landon Parlier. And the batter now is the center fielder Carson Mattis. Also, Pittsville and Allman Bancroft meeting at Allman today. That contest is now underway in the Central Wisconsin Conference. Mattis digs in, batting right-handed. Hager gets set and throws a curveball, fouled back for strike 1. Our score here, Marshfield nothing, Wausau West nothing. Tigers batting in the top half of the second, bases empty and 2 out. Carson Mattis, batting number 7 in Coach Southworth's batting order today. Stands back in, no balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch, ground ball towards short again. Parlier charges and boots it. Went up his arm out towards third base, and Mattis is aboard. That will likely be an error on the shortstop Landon Parlier. First error by either ball club today. Marshfield has a 2-out base runner for pitcher Braxton Kurth, batting right-handed. Hager working from the stretch, tosses to first base, and Kurth back in time. Lakeland and Mosinee squaring off in a doubleheader at Mosinee today. Those contests are now underway. You mentioned Merrill and Wisconsin Rapids met earlier today here in Rapids. Rapids won that game 12-2. Now Hager is set, goes to first base again, and Mattis dives in once again. Also, Wausau East and DC Everest squaring off today. Rhinelander and Northland Pines also playing here in Wisconsin Rapids today. Again, a throw to first base. And Mattis gets back. So Rhinelander and Northland Pines making the trip down here to use this facility to get in fact, a doubleheader in today. Kurth stands back in. Runner is going, pitches inside for a ball. Throw to second base, bounces in. However, it looks like Mattis came off the bag. He was tagged out by the shortstop Parlier to end the inning. Mattis tossed out trying to steal to end the inning. Marshfield in the second. No runs, no hits. 1 error, no one left on base. We've now played an inning and a half, and our score is Marshfield nothing and Wausau West nothing. More baseball coming up in just a moment.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Lots of sunshine as people enjoy baseball here in Wisconsin Rapids this afternoon. Leading off the West second is the center fielder Jackson Albee. Braxton Kurth from the windup delivers high fly ball down the left field line. Ben Deach near the line, looks like he has room, camps under it and makes the catch for the out. Albee flies to Deach in left field, that's out number 1. Batting next for Wausau West is the first baseman Luke Smigelski. He is a left-handed batter.
Number 6 hitter in the Warrior batting order, left-handed stick. Luke had 3
Braxton Kurth gets himself set.
against the Lumberjacks on Friday.
Lines and delivers. Fly ball in the gap in left center field. A long run for Deach, reaches up and makes the play. Well done by Ben Deach in left center field. Had to go back. And when it was back to the playing field, to the infield, he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 pitches and 2 outs in the Wausau West second inning. Batting next for the Warriors is the catcher Trevor Murkowski, hitting right-handed. Murkowski stands in. Kurth all set. Lines and throws. Ground ball towards deep short. Picked up by Lang. Fires to first base and in time to end the inning. And so Braxton Kurth retires Wausau West in the second on just 3 pitches. West in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We played 2 innings and our score is Marshfield nothing, Wausau West nothing. We'll return for more baseball in just a moment.
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield, all types of lift chairs. We have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve Central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
There is another game taking place here today. Rhinelander and Northland Pines meeting in a doubleheader today. And so they must be starting their ball game. And so the national anthem is now being played on the adjoining diamond. And the players on both sides showing their respect by standing at attention and waiting for the anthem to be finalized. On the first base side, now the anthem ends, and so we'll resume play here on this diamond. Tigers batting top half of the third with no score. 8, 9, and 1 men due up against West right-hander Lucas Hager.
Braxton Kurth, Bennett Lang, and then Chase Robinson against Warrior starter Lucas Hager.
Nice day for baseball here in central Wisconsin. Is a bit on the chilly side, but aside from that, fans are here bundled up a bit and enjoying baseball today here at Wisconsin Rapids. Lucas Hager, his pitching count pretty minimal, 19 pitches through 2 innings, and Kurth at 18 after a 3-pitch second inning. A real pitcher's friend when that occurs. Kurth, Lang, and Robinson due up for Marshfield here in the third.
Spash split a pair with DC Everest last week, winning in 5 innings, 11-0 in the first game.
Braxton Kurth to lead off. Marshfield pitcher batting right-handed.
So Braxton Kurth will lead things off here for the Marshfield Tigers.
Lucas Hager on the mound for Wausau West. He's a right-hander. Winds and throws, line towards right center field and drops for a base hit. Kurth singles to right field, Tigers' second hit today, and both of them in that same spot. As Wyatt post single to right center back in the first inning. Leadoff base runner for Marshfield. And batting next is the shortstop Bennett Lang. Before Bennett bats, we'll have a change, and Braden Anderson comes out to serve as a courtesy runner. Braden Anderson, courtesy runner at first base for Braxton Kurth.
So now Lang will step in. Right-handed batter. First we'll have the home plate umpire.
Tigers, by the way, have only 2 sophomores on their roster, both in the lineup today. Chase Robinson, who started last year in the infield as a freshman, and Owen Griesbach, who's playing right field today. Bennett Lang, the batter, Tiger shortstop. Hager from the stretch. Squares, bunts, and the ball is bunted behind home plate and fouled for strike one. It almost looked like the catcher, Murkowski, caught that ball in the air. We could not see that specifically. We were screened off the play. But apparently it did bounce and is ruled a foul ball, strike one on Bennett Lang. Anderson off first base. Hager will check him. Lang squares again and takes the pitch high and inside. Throw down to first base, and the runner there is out. Braden Anderson well off the bag. He's picked off by catcher Trevor Murkowski, tossing to first baseman Luke Smigelski, and Anderson picked off for the first out of the inning. That's out number 1. The count on Lang. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hager throws again. Ground ball towards short. Parlier will charge it, pick it up, fire to first base in time for the out. Landon Parlier at shortstop for Wausau West has now had 4 assists in this ballgame. Batting for the Tigers is third baseman Chase Robinson. He flied to left field to open the ball game, 0 for 1. Hager back to a windup position here. Sets himself and throws. Over for a call and strike one. Marshfield and Wausau West battling here at Wisconsin Rapids today. Tigers hitting top of the third, no score, bases empty and 2 out. The 0-1 to Chase Robinson. A big swing and a miss. 1 ball, no balls and 2 strikes now on Chase. Batting right-handed today. Digs in once again. Hager ready, winds and throws, ground ball to deep short. Parlier behind the third base bag, throws across the diamond and just in time. Outstanding play by Landon Parlier for Wausau West at deep short for Wausau West. He throws out Chase Robinson to end the inning. In the third for Marshfield, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. You're listening to Marshfield Tiger Baseball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer Marshfield, and ZaleskiSports.com. Our score after 3 innings is Marshfield 0, Wausau West 0. And back with more baseball following these messages.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
For a called strike one. No score between Marshfield and Wausau West as West bats in the bottom half of the third inning. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Low and outside for a ball, 1 strike. Only 20 pitches so far for Braxton Kurth. His pitch count pretty low at this point. Braxton ready. Delivers once again. Over at the letters, a called strike two.
Neither pitcher has really been forced to work. 26 pitches right now.
West has had just one base runner today, that an infield hit back in the first inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. That's low and outside for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bounces off the minute Gilbertson, the on-deck player, Brendan Fictum, will come back and...
Well, this facility getting lots of use. This all-turf field here at Wisconsin Rapids.
The right-hander.
2-2 on Lucas Hager. And Kurth is ready. Throws once again. Fly ball deep but foul on the first base side of the play. Count stays 2-2. Grove of trees in right and right center field. In left field, you see the back end of Lincoln High School. The field house out there in left field. Kurth throws again. Breaking ball misses outside for a ball. And the count now 3-2. Also, the Wisconsin Rapids hockey arena out here behind us. Full count pitch on the way. High and tight for ball 4. First walk issued by Braxton Kurth. And Wausau West has a base runner. We'll see if we have a courtesy runner for Hager here. The batter is the third baseman Brendan Fictum, number 9 man in the West batting order. And we do have a man coming out. This is Brandon Gwitt.
Brandon Gwitt will come out and allow the pitcher, Hager, to return to the dugout and rest up before heading back to the...
Brandon Gwitt will serve as the courtesy runner for Lucas Hager at first base.
Take advantage, getting that leadoff man on the base on. First walk issued.
Leadoff base runner for Wausau West here in the third.
Again today, 3 games were on the schedule. Marshfield against West, East against Everest, Rapids against Merrill, Rapids.
Fictum stands in, batting right-handed. Gwitt leads at first base, held there by Halverson.
Decent lead by Gwitt at first.
Kurth with a long look, now throws over. And Gwitt dives back in safely. Boy, a big gap in right center field. The right fielder Griesbach playing near the line. The center fielder Mattis shading towards left center. Huge gap in right center field right now. Kurth again from the stretch. The pitch on the way, bunted first base side. Kurth off the mound, grabs it, underhands to first base in time for the out. Fictum lays down the sacrifice bunt. That's out number 1. And Gwitt moves up to second base on the sacrifice. So Wausau West has a man in scoring position for leadoff man Landon Parlier, the West shortstop who struck out his first time up. He's 0 for 1.
Start off the season. Nobody in the world would rather have with a runner in scoring position than Landon Parlier. Right-handed batter.
Kurth working from the stretch. He'll check Wood at second base. And now delivers to Parlier. Line to the left field line, but foul. Hit hard, but foul. Outside the bag at third for strike 1. Wausau West batting in the bottom half of the third inning. No score here at Wisconsin Rapids. West has a base runner at second base and 1 out. Now 0-1 on Landon Parlier, the West shortstop.
No balls and 1 strike.
Parlier digs in once again, slightly open stance, as most players these days tend to use.
Out of the stretch. Kurth sets, takes a second peek back.
Kurth ready. 0-1 pitch, a big curveball over the batter's head. Count now 1 ball and 1 strike. By the way, more NBA playoff basketball action tomorrow evening here on WOSQ as the Los Angeles Lakers face the Memphis Grizzlies. Coverage begins at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, right here on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ. 1-1 on Perlier. Here's the pitch, low and outside, blocked nicely by Gilbertson. On the count now, a ball and two balls and one strike on Landon Parlier. This is the first time today that either ball club has had a man in scoring position. Parlier digs in again, 2-1. Kerr throws, fouled on the first base side and a play. 2-2. Josh Metz once again helping coach this Marshfield Tiger baseball team. As is longtime Pittsfield coach Bill Urban. Good coaching staff here in Marshfield once again this year. 2-2 the count. Kerr from the stretch. Takes a long look at second base. And now Parlier steps out. Braxton concerned about Gwitt down there at second base. Looked back several times. Now Parlier stands back in. Gwitt off second base. Good lead down there. Now Kurth delivers. High fly ball. Shallow center field. The shortstop Lang goes out. He'll call and make the catch for the out. No advance by the base runner at second base. Parlier pops out to shallow center field. That's out number 2. The West batter is the second baseman Tony Ifadalo, who fly to center field his first time up. Ifadalo batting right-handed. Kurth stays in the stretch here with that base runner at second base. And now he spins and bluffs Gwitt back to second base. Still no count on Tony Ifadalo. Back in the box. Kurth throws inside for ball 1. Sounds like the Wausau West fans are here in good numbers. Wausau West ball players cheering on their teammates from the third base dugout. 1-0 on Ifadalo. Kurth throws again, foul to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. We mentioned this facility built partially in response to the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters of the Northwoods League and their use of Woodard Field, which is pretty much a daily basis during the summer months. Kurth's 1-1 pitch popped up first base side going foul and at a play. Now 1-2. And became very tough situation for summer baseball, especially the American Legion baseball teams in Wisconsin Rapids. Finding a place to play with the Rafters using so much of Woodard Field during the course of the summer. 1-2 on Ifadalo. Kurth again from the stretch. And he throws outside for a ball. 2-2. And even during the spring part of the year, the Rafters using Woodard Field in May to get their season underway. 2-2 on Ifadalo. Kurth set once again, checks the base runner. Taking a long look down there. Still holding the ball. And now delivers. Line to right field for a base hit. Gwitt rounding third base. He'll try to score. Griesbach's throw comes in up the line, but the tag applied by Gilbertson, and Gwitt is out at the plate. A strong throw from Owen Griesbach in right field, and Gwitt thrown out trying to score on the base hit to right field, and that ends the Wausau West third inning. Fine throw there by that sophomore Owen Griesbach in right field. Wausau West in the third. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, a walk, 1 man left on base. Our line score through 3 innings, Marshfield no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. Wausau West, no runs, 2 hits, 1 error. The Warriors have left 2 men on base. We'll come back with more baseball from Wisconsin Rapids in just a moment.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net. Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Leadoff man for Marshfield, second baseman Wyatt Post singled his first time up. Hager throws over for a called strike 1. Marshfield nothing, Wausau West nothing, as Marshfield bats in the top half of the 4th inning here at Wisconsin Rapids. Lucas Hager throwing for West, throws 0-1 in the dirt for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. I guess on a turf field you can't say that. It's not in the dirt, it's in the turf, I guess. Have some new terminology now with these turf fields. No grass, no dirt at all on this playing facility. 1-1 on Wyatt Post. Here's the pitch. A big swing and a miss. 1-2. Tigers 2, 3, and 4 men coming up for Marshfield here in the 4th inning. Post back in there. Hager ready. Winds and delivers. A curveball on the inside corner for a called strike 3. Nice pitch by Lucas Hager for his first strikeout today. 1 out. Ben Deach now batting for Marshfield. Tiger left fielder bounced into a fielder's choice. His first time up, 0 for 1.
That is the first K for Lucas Hager. Usually more strikeouts, but Marshfield's done a good job.
Ben stands in, batting right-handed. Hager ready. He throws high hopper towards third base. Glove by Fictum. Fires across the diamond for out number 2. 2 quick outs in the Tiger 4th inning. Cole Halverson stands in, playing first base for Marshfield today. Cole bounced back to the pitcher his first time up. He's 0 for 1.
Halverson 0 for 1. He grounded back to the pitcher his first time up.
Cole batting number 4 in that cleanup spot today. Hager winds and throws, a swing and a miss for strike 1. No score, Marshfield and Wausau West. Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball from Wisconsin Rapids today. Tigers batting top of the 4th. Bases empty and 2 out. Lucas Hager winds and throws a curveball up and in. Cole backs away. Count now 1 ball and 1 strike. Tiger baseball today here on WOSQ, brought to us by Sternweiss & Sons Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield. Hager ready and throws once again in the dirt for a ball. 2-1. Tiger baseball also sponsored by Trudeau Construction of Marshfield and the Marshfield Tiger Booster Club. Halverson back in there. The count 2 balls and 1 strike. Hager winds and throws. Pop foul to the screen. 2-2. Cole, a big guy, but still chokes up a couple of inches on that bat. Hager throws, a swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 strikeouts this inning for Lucas Hager. In the 4th for Marshfield, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. After 3.5 innings, our score is Marshfield nothing and Wausau West nothing. We'll come back to Wisconsin Rapids and more baseball in just a moment.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Each pitcher could be around for a while. Kurth has now thrown 36 pitches through 3 innings. Hager's thrown 36 pitches through 4 innings. Low totals for both pitchers. Leadoff man for West here in the 4th is the right fielder Jackson Smith-Peter. Reached base in an infield single his first time up. Braxton Kurth winds and delivers. Fly ball foul on the first base side for strike 1. Marshfield nothing, Wausau West nothing. West batting bottom half of the 4th here at Wisconsin Rapids at the new baseball complex behind Lincoln High School. 0-1 pitch on the way, low and outside for a ball, 1-1. Braxton Kurth on the mound for Marshfield today. He and Lucas Hager involved in quite a pitcher's duel so far this afternoon. Braxton gets set and throws once again. Ground ball towards short and scooped up by Lang. Drops the ball, picks it back up and throws just in time. Good play by Bennett Lang. We're seeing some fine shortstop play today by both Lang and Wausau West shortstop Landon Parlier. Both doing a nice job at shortstop for their ball clubs. Now batting for West is the left fielder Dylan Dobrotz, who popped to short his first time up, 0-for-1. Dobrotz, a big right-handed batter. And the pitch from Kurth on the way. Breaks across for a called strike 1. Wausau West and Marshfield right now share first place in the Wisconsin Valley Conference standings, each team 2-0 in conference play heading into action today. Now the 0-1 pitch on the way. Curveball, a big swing, and a foul back. 0-2. Stevens Point and D.C. Everest, both 1-1. Wisconsin Rapids now at 1-0 after beating Merrill earlier today. Wausau East 0-2. Merrill is 0-3. Braxton Kurth winds and throws a curveball. Ground ball towards short. Scooped up by Lang. Fires to first base. And just in time for the out.
6-3 on the putout. 2 up and 2 down for the Warriors. And now center fielder Jackson Albee.
Bennett Lang now with 3 assists and 2 putouts today. Each shortstop getting quite a workout this afternoon. The center fielder Jackson Albee standing in for Wausau West. He flied to Deach in left field his first time up, 0-for-1. Right-handed batter.
Jackson Albee flew out to left field.
Kurth gets set and delivers. A big swing and a miss for strike 1. Marshfield nothing, Wausau West nothing. West batting in the bottom half of the 4th. Bases empty and 2 out. 0-1 on Jackson Albee. And Kurth ready. Throws a big curveball that breaks a bit inside for a ball. 1-1. That was one of those overhand curveballs. The old timers would call that a drop pitch. You don't see that all that much anymore. 1-1 delivery. High hopper chopped on the third base side, charged by Robinson, but he fumbles it, and Albee reaches base. That was a tough chance for the third baseman, Chase Robinson. And they might give an infield hit to Albee on that play. Robinson to charge and scoop it up quickly and throw. And that will be an infield hit for Jackson Albee. The third hit for Wausau West today. The first baseman, Luke Smigelski, now batting. Fly to left his first time up on a good play by Deach in left center field. Smigelski 0 for 1. Albee leads at first base, held there by Halverson. Kurth with a long look. Smigelski stands in. And Kurth throws a curveball that breaks low and outside for ball 1. Getting the idea that Braxton Kurth takes his time, especially with men on base. If the new pitch count, the time clock, was installed in high school baseball, Braxton might have a tough time with that one. Here's the 1-0 pitch, ground ball towards second base, and booted by Wyatt Post. They'll have no play. All hands are safe. That ball hit sharply, but right at second baseman Wyatt Post, and he boots it, enabling Albee to take second base on the play. So Wausau West now has base runners at first and second with 2 outs for catcher Trevor Murkowski, who bounced to short his first time up. A threat here for Wausau West in the last half of the 4th inning. Murkowski batting right-handed. He digs in.
Runners take their leads off second and first. Side and the target. Peeks back to the runner at second. Takes a second look back.
Taking a long look at those base runners. Now spins and bluffs Albee back to second base. Mentioned that Braxton has been concerned about base runners. Pitches rather deliberately with men on base. Murkowski back in there, still no count. Kurth now ready. Throws, fly ball to deep left field. Deach goes back in the gap in left center, gets there and makes the catch to end the inning. Hit well by Trevor Murkowski, but run down by Ben Deach in left field to retire the side. In the 4th for Wausau West, no runs on 1 hit, 1 error, 2 men left on base. Our line score now through 4 innings. Marshfield, no runs, 2 hits, 1 error, 1 man left on base. Wausau West, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. The Warriors have left 4. We'll come back with more baseball from Wisconsin Rapids in just a moment.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Tigers batting, top of the 5th. Leadoff man is catcher Adam Gilbertson. He bounced to short his first time up 0 for 1. Lucas Hager throwing for Wausau West. His first pitch just misses outside for ball 1. Marshfield nothing. Wausau West nothing. Marshfield batting, top half of the 5th here at Wisconsin Rapids. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And again just missed outside, ball 2. 2-0. Those first 2 pitches pretty close, and Hager not real pleased with those calls. Backs off the rubber. Gilbertson batting left-handed, stands in once again. Hager now throws 2-0. High hopper to the first base line. Picked up by Smigelski. He'll toss to Hager, covering on the bag for out number 1. Gilbertson bounces to first base for the first out. Hitting next for Marshfield is right fielder Owen Griesbach. Bounced to short his first time up, 0 for 1. Owen also threw out a base runner at home plate earlier in the ball game. Good defensive play. Batting right-handed. And the pitch by Hager. Rides low for ball one. High school softball action today. Marshfield Tigers are playing today over in Stevens Point against the Smash Ball Club. That game underway at WIAA Field. Next pitch, a curveball in there for a call strike, 1-1. Newman and Stratford meeting in a softball doubleheader at the Woodside Complex in Mauston today. Those games underway as well. Now Hager throws 1-1 on the inside corner for a call strike, 1-2. Pittsville and Almond Bancroft scoring off in softball today at Almond. That game now underway. The Mosinee softball team facing Antigo at the turf field in Mosinee this afternoon. 1-2 on Griesbach. Here's the pitch on the outside corner for a called strike 3. Third strikeout for Lucas Hager. The batter is Tiger short center fielder Carson Mattis. Reached base on an error his first time up.
2 outs, nobody on base for Carson Mattis. Hager is now retired. The last
Mattis batting right-handed. Hager is set and throws, lined on the right field line, foul for strike 1. Marshfield and Wausau West are scoreless as Marshfield bats in the top of the 5th. Base is empty, 2 outs. These two teams have combined for just 5 singles in this ball game.
Gave up a single to Wyatt Post in the first, and then a single to Braxton Kirk.
0-1 on Carson Mattis. Digs in once again.
4 2/3 innings, all shutouts for Hager.
Hager ready, winds and throws. Low and outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Also in softball today, DC Everest at Wisconsin Rapids meeting. That ball game underway on an adjoining field here in Wisconsin Rapids. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Loop to shallow right field. And the second baseman, Iverado, goes out, makes a fine running catch in shallow right field to end the inning. Tony Ifadalo with a nice play for Wausau West to retire the side. Marshfield in the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We've now played 4.5 innings, and our score is Marshfield 0 and Wausau West 0. And more baseball from Wisconsin Rapids in just a moment.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
No scores. West bats in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Leading off for Wausau West is today's pitcher, Lucas Hager, who walked his first time up. Braxton Kurth on the mound for Marshfield has allowed just 3 hits in this ball game. Winds and delivers, popped up down the third base side, but going foul and on a play for strike 1.
8, 9, and 1 hitters for the Warriors. Lucas Hager, Brendan picked them, and then the top.
No score. Wausau West batting. Bottom half of the 5th. Tight ball game today here at Wisconsin Rapids. 0-1 on Hager. Kurth gets set and throws again. And misses just outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right-hander Braxton Kurth on the mound. He has now hit the 50 pitch mark today. Throws once again. A big swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch by Braxton. And Hager out in front. The count now 1-2. Lights are on here at Wisconsin Rapids, but that's hard to tell in this ballpark. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Kurth. Curveball breaks just about outside for a ball. 2-2. The lights here are pointed almost straight down. Usually the lights have a glow that you can see from all angles, but you really can't see that from these lights. 2-2 pitch on the way, pop foul to the screen. Count stays 2-2. Well, we can look up at the lights on the first base side, see underneath them, and see those lights are on. 2-2 on Hager. And Kurth fires. Fly ball to center field. Carson Mattis drifts to right center field, gets there and makes the catch for the out. 1 out in the West 5th inning. Third baseman Brendan Fictum now batting for the Warriors. The number 9 hitter sacrificed his first time up. Fictum batting right-handed. And Kurth is ready. Winds and delivers. Up and in, knocks him down for ball 1. Weather permitting, we have Marshfield Tigers softball for you on Thursday on Sports Radio 92.3 FM WOSQ. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Up and in for a ball, 2-0. Tigers facing Wausau East at Madison Field in Marshfield. Game time 4:30. That broadcast Thursday at 4:15 on Sports Radio 92.3 FM WOSQ and WOSQFM.com. 2-0 on Brendan Fictum. Kurth throws and missed high and outside for ball 3. Behind 3-0. Braxton has walked just one man so far today. Also struck out only one. That was the leadoff batter in the first inning. But he's not been really hit hard by Wausau West batters today. 3-0 on Fictum. And the pitch on the way, over for a called strike. 3-1. No activity in the Tiger bullpen right now. Braxton Kurth has looked quite good so far this afternoon. Here's the 3-1 pitch. High fly ball to left center field. Mattis in the gap, drifts over, gets there, and makes the play for the out. So Carson Mattis hauls in 2 fly balls to start the West 5th inning. And leadoff man Lennon Parlier now batting for Wausau West. Parlier has struck out and popped a short. He's 0 for 2. Parlier digs in. He's made some nice plays defensively today at shortstop for Wausau West. The pitch by Kurth. Up and in for ball 1. Marshfield nothing. Wausau West nothing. West batting in the bottom half of the 5th. Bases empty and 2 out. Parlier back in there. The count 1 ball, no strikes. Kurth gets set and throws. Line towards center field. Mattis right there, though, makes the play to end the inning. Hit hard, but right at Carson Mattis, who retires all 3 Wausau West batters here in the 5th. In the 5th for Wausau West, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. Our line score now through 5 innings. Marshfield, no runs, 2 hits, 1 error, 1 man left on base. Wausau West, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and 4 runners left on base for Wausau West. We'll come back with more baseball from Wisconsin Rapids following these messages.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Q and ZaleskiSports.com. Tigers batting top of the 6th. And pitcher Braxton Kurth, the leadoff man. Braxton has singled in his only plate appearance. He's 1 for 1 today. Facing West right-hander Lucas Hager. Hager sets himself and delivers low and inside for ball 1. Marshfield nothing, Wausau West nothing. Marshfield batting top of the 6th here in Wisconsin Rapids. Hager ready, winds and throws, a swing and a miss. 1-1. Only 5 singles in this ball game today. 2 by Marshfield, 3 by Wausau West. Count is 1-1. Hager throws again. Chop foul behind home plate. 1-2. 8, 9, and 1 men coming up for Marshfield here in the 6th inning.
0-0. 2 base hits for the Tigers, 3 base knocks for the Warriors.
Kurth back in there, batting right-handed. Hager ready, winds and throws again, a swing and a miss for strike 3. Hager has struck out 4 today. Batting for Marshfield, shortstop Bennett Lang. 0 for 1, he bounced out to Parler at shortstop back in the 3rd inning. Hager delivers a breaking ball up and in for ball 1. In college baseball action today, EW Stout baseball team featuring Marshfield's Riley Bushak playing at Eau Claire in a doubleheader this afternoon. Those games now underway. 1-0 pitch, low and inside for ball. 2-0. Bennett Lang, Riley having a good season once again for the Stout baseball team this season, hitting in the 400 range so far this year, playing center field. Next pitch on the way, that's on the outside corner for a called strike. 2-1 on Bennett Lang. Also, the St. Mary's of Winona baseball team featuring Riley Bauman of Stratford facing Concordia of Moorhead at Winona today. Swing and a miss. 2-2 on Bennett Lang. And the Ripon baseball team featuring Brock Warren of Marathon playing at Carthage down in Kenosha this afternoon. Here's the 2-2 pitch, chop foul behind home plate. Brock having a great season at Ripon, batting in the 400 range as well. Also has pitched pretty well, although not getting a lot of support from his teammates when he's on the mound, but still Brock Warren having a good season for that baseball team at Ripon College this year. 2-2 on Bennett Lang. Hager winds and throws, fouled back once again. 2-2. Looks like each pitcher will reach that 7-inning mark tonight. Pitching counts pretty low so far today. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Line to third base and grabbed by Fictum to end the inning. Or that's out number 2. Hit hard but right at the third baseman Bennett Lang, or at third baseman Brendan Fictum by Bennett Lang. And Lang retired for the second out. Marshfield batter is the third baseman Chase Robinson, who has flied to left and bounced to short, 0 for 2. Hager throw, swung on a miss for strike 1. Marshfield nothing, Wausau West nothing. Marshfield batting, top of the 6th, bases empty and 2 out. Here's the 0-1 pitch, pop foul on the first base side of the play. 0-2. Don't expect to see a real great pitcher's duel in cool conditions like this, but that's what we've seen today between Hager and Kurth. The 0-2 pitch to Robinson. He swings and misses to end the inning. And Hager now with 5 strikeouts in this ball game today. Marshfield in the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. Through 5.5 innings, our score is Marshfield nothing and Wausau West nothing. More baseball coming up right after these messages.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Right-hander Braxton Kurth. Leadoff man for Wausau West, second baseman Tony Ifadalo has fly to center and singled. He's 1 for 2.
Great play in right field. It was Owen Griesbach. He's able to throw the runner out.
Pitch from Kurth, high hopper toward short, charged by Lang. He'll grab it and fire on the run, and just in time. Another nice play at shortstop by Bennett Lang. That's out number 1 in the West 6th inning. Ifadalo, one of 3 sophomores on the West roster this year. Here's the West right fielder, Jackson Smith-Peter. He has reached base on an infield single and bounced to short, 1 for 2. Batting right-handed. Braxton Kurth throwing for Marshfield today. Lines and delivers. Over for a call, strike 1. Marshfield nothing, Wausau West nothing. West batting in the last half of the 6th inning. Kurth winds and throws 0-1. Curveball bounces in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good pitcher's duel today between Lucas Hager of West and Braxton Kurth of Marshfield. Jackson Smith-Peter, number 3 man in the West batting order, stands in there once again. Kurth throws up and in for a ball. 2-1. Base runners on both sides, hard to come by today. Keep in mind, however, that West did have a runner thrown under the plate back in the 3rd inning. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High for a ball, 3-1 on a fine throw by Tiger right fielder Owen Griesbach to close out the 3rd. That was a key play in this ball game. 3-1 on Smith-Peter, and Kurth throws high and away for ball 4. Second walk issued by Braxton Kurth today. And Wausau West has a 1-out base runner for cleanup man Dylan Dobrotz. Dobrotz has popped to short and bounced to short. 0 for 2 this afternoon. Before he stands in, catcher Adam Gilbertson will have a word with his pitcher Braxton Kurth, and so will John Southworth. Tiger coach John Southworth comes out. A quick word with his pitcher, catcher, and infielders. Hitting the dusk hour here in central Wisconsin. Lights are on here at the Wisconsin Rapids Baseball Complex as we watch baseball this evening. Marshfield and Wausau West playing at Wisconsin Rapids tonight in this matchup. Game was scheduled for Wausau West, but that field not playable because of the inclement weather that came through here a couple of days ago. The heavy snowfall that we had. Boy, they say 19 inches of snow in Neilsville in that storm. Quite a total for the 2nd week of April. Now Dylan Dobrotz stands in for Wausau West. The Warrior cleanup man with a base runner at first base and 1 out. Kurth working from the stretch here. He now throws. Ground ball on the 3rd base side, rolling foul for strike 1. It's Marshfield nothing, Wausau West nothing. West batting in the bottom half of the 6th. 1 out and 1 up. Nothing in 1 on Dylan Dobrats. Big right-handed batter. Digs in once again. Smith Peter leads at first base. Held there by Halverson. Next pitch, rides outside for a ball. 1 and 1. I think Braxton wanted the corner on that call. Did not receive that from our plate umpire. Dobrot stands back in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kurth ready. And delivers. That's outside for a ball. 2 and 1. 1 run would mean a whole lot on either side in this ball game. Dobrot checking with Coach Albee at third base for a sign. Now digs back in there. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Kurth delivers. Outside for ball 3. 3 and 1. We don't see any activity in the Tiger bullpen as of right now. Kurth's pitch count 71, so still rather low for the 6th inning. Dobrot's back in there, 3 balls and 1 strike. Kurth gets set and throws a big swing and a miss. And the count full, 3 and 2. Smith Peter at first base, the potential go-ahead run held there by Halverson. Now Kurth from the stretch position. Delivers, popped up on the right side. The second baseman post goes out. Here comes the right fielder Griesbach, and he runs, and the ball falls off his mitt, falls safely, and all hands are safe. A long run for the right fielder Griesbach, who couldn't get there. The ball glanced off his mitt as he made a diving attempt. And so Dobrot reaches, and Smith Peter takes second base on the play. Base hit for Dylan Dobrot. Only the 4th hit for West today, but now Wausau West has runners at first and second with only 1 out. Jackson Albee batting, the West center fielder, 1 for 2, has an infield hit and is fly to left field. Scoring chance for Wausau West here in the 6th. Kurth from the stretch. Here's the pitch, ground ball left side, cut off by the third baseman Robinson, goes to second for 1, that's all they'll get. Well done by the third baseman Chase Robinson. He forces Dobrot at second base. On the toss to second baseman Wyatt Post for out number 2. On the fielder's choice, Smith Peter takes third base, Albee at first with 2 outs, for first baseman Luke Smigelski. And Smigelski has flied to left and reached base in an error today. He's 0 for 2. Batting left-handed. Smith Peter, the go-ahead run at third base now with 2 outs. Kurth from the stretch. Long lead at first base, and the runner there, Albee, will take off and dive into second base unopposed. Our first stolen base by either side today. So now 2 men in scoring position for Luke Smigelski. That means Kurth now will pitch from the windup. He stands ready, winds and delivers. Over for called, strike 1. Marshfield nothing, Wausau West nothing. West is batting in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Runners at second and third and 2 outs. Nothing in 1 on Luke Smigelski. Kurth ready, throws again, up and in for a ball. 1 and 1. West looking to score Smith Peter from third base with that go-ahead run here in the 6th inning. Smigelski digs in once again. The pitch by Kurth, a big swing and a miss. Nice off-speed pitch by Braxton. And the count on Smigelski now 1 and 2. Smigelski back in there. Kurth getting a sign from Adam Gilbertson. Now gets ready. Winds and throws a big curveball that breaks across for a called strike 3. Nice pitch by Braxton Kurth. Only his 2nd strikeout today. And that ends the Wausau West threat here in the 6th. For Wausau West, no runs on 1 hit. No errors, a walk, 2 men left on base. After 6 innings, it's Marshfield nothing and Wausau West nothing. And more baseball from Wisconsin Rapids in just a moment.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
One for 2 with a single and a strikeout against Wausau West right-hander Lucas Hager. First pitch low and inside for ball 1. Marshfield nothing, Wausau West nothing. Tigers batting. Top half of the 7th inning here at Wisconsin Rapids. The 1-0 pitch, half swing and a miss, 1-1. 2, 3, and 4 men batting for Marshfield here in the 7th inning against Lucas Hager. Hager throws again, ground ball towards second base. Ifadalo charges, snares it, throws to first base in time for the out. Post retired for out number 1. Batting for Marshfield, left fielder Ben Deach, 0 for 2. Ben has reached base on the fielder's choice and bounced to third. Lights are on here at Wisconsin Rapids. We enjoy Marshfield and Wausau West baseball today. Deach stands in, and the pitch by Hager, bit low for ball 1. More NBA basketball action on Friday night on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ. The 1-0 pitch from Hager, outside for ball, 2-0. The Cleveland Cavaliers and New York Knicks meet on Friday evening. Coverage begins Friday at 7 p.m. right here on 92.3 FM, WOSQ. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Inside for ball, 3-0. Hager has not walked a man yet in this ball game. He's now thrown 66 pitches. 3-0 on Ben Deach. And Hager fires again. And on the inside corner for a called strike, 3-1. Good hitter's pitch right here for Ben Deach, the number 3 man in the Marshfield batting order. Hager ready and delivers. Inside, ball 4. Deach draws a base on balls, first issued by Hager tonight. And Marshfield has a lead on a 1-out base runner for first baseman Cole Halverson, who has bounced back to the pitcher and struck out 0 for 2. Deach, the go-ahead run at first base with 1 out here in the 7th inning. Halverson, cleanup man for Marshfield. He'll dig in. Hager from the stretch. Pitch on the way. High fly ball down the right field line, but going foul, and at a play for strike 1. Marshfield nothing, Wausau West nothing. Tigers batting, top of the 7th. 1 out, 1 on. 0-1 on Cole Halverson, the Tiger first baseman and cleanup man today. Hager working from the stretch. Sets himself and delivers. A swing and a miss. 0-2 on Cole Halverson. These two teams sharing first place right now in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Playing a good ball game today. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Tossed down to first base late. Halverson out on strikes. The sixth strikeout for Hager today. Deach at first base with 2 outs for catcher Adam Gilbertson. He has bounced to short and bounced to first, 0 for 2. Batting left-handed. Lucas Hager on the mound for Wausau West today. Sets himself and now delivers. Outside, ball 1.
Jackson Albee in center. Jackson Smith Peter at right field. Brendan Picton at third. Landon Farlier at short. Tony Ipagano at second.
Hager had retired 11 in a row before that walk given up to Deach. Hager throws here. Bit high for a ball, 2-0. Hager in command today, has walked 1, only allowed 2 hits, struck out 6. Braxton Kurth quite strong on the mound for Marshfield as well. 2-0 on Adam Gilbertson. Hager ready, and he throws. In there for a called strike, 2-1. You're listening to Marshfield Tiger Baseball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and on ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene Delisio at Wisconsin Rapids. 2-1 on Gilbertson. And Hager delivers. Bit low for a ball, 3-1. Marshfield batting top half of the 7th. Still no score in this ball game. Ben Deach at first base with 2 outs. The count on Adam Gilbertson, 3 balls and 1 strike. Adam digs back in, batting left-handed.
3-1. Good hitters come for Gilbertson.
Deach leads at first base. Hager is ready. And now throws. Over for called strike. Count full 3-2. And with 2 outs, Deach at first base will be on the move with the pitch.
Count runs full. Trying for a 7th shutout inning. Hager looks in, gets the sign from Keith.
3-2 on Gilbertson, stands back in there.
That's at the shoulders.
Hager gets set. And now delivers. Line on the left field line, but falling foul. Hit hard, but foul. Down the left field foul line by the left-handed hitting Gilbertson. Falls out of play. Count stays 3-2. And Ben Deach back to first base.
Could score the run all the way to first. So again, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Gilbertson digs in once again a left-handed batter.
Deach at first.
But the center fielder Albee shades him towards left center field. Hager steps off the rubber here. Gilbertson back in there. Again, Deach will be off at the pitch. It's 3-2. Hager checks the base runner and throws over there. Ben dives back in time.
And the outfield plays straight away.
3 balls, 2 strikes on Gilbertson. Back in the box. Deach off first base.
2 strikes, 2 outs.
Hager looks over there. And now the full count pitch on the way. Lined in the left field line again, foul. Gilbertson has gone the opposite way now twice. Fouled the ball off. Deach trots back to first base. The count on Gilbertson still 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tight ball game, still no scores. Marshfield bats here in the 7th. Gilbertson back in there. Runner goes, 3-2 pitch on the outside corner for a called strike 3. Gilbertson thought that pitch was outside. The umpire disagrees. 7 strikeouts for Lucas Hager today. In the 7th for Marshfield, no runs, no hits, no errors, a walk, and 1 man left on base. Our score after 6.5 innings is Marshfield nothing and Wausau West nothing. Back with more baseball in just a moment.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs. Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
And 9 men due up for Wausau West here in the 7th against Marshfield's Braxton Kurth. Catcher Trevor Murkowski has bounced a short fly to left. He's 0 for 2. The pitch by Kurth on the way. It's a bit low for ball 1. No score as Wausau West bats here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Kurth throws again, a swing and a miss. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. Murkowski batting right-handed, digs in. Kurth ready, and he throws, punch foul to the screen. Ball and 2 strikes. Hager now with 79 pitches through 7 innings, so he can come back and pitch the 8th if need be. 1 and 2 on Murkowski. Kurth from the windup gets set and throws a curveball that breaks outside. 2 and 2. Kurth now at 82 pitches as he pitches in the 7th inning. 2 and 2 on Trevor Murkowski. Kurth winds and throws. Punch foul behind home plate. Still 2 and 2. Runners tough to come by today. Again, the key play today, a throw from Owen Griesbach of Marshfield from right field back in the 3rd inning, which cut down a West base runner at home plate. Again, the 2-2 pitch. Pop foul on the first base side. Halverson will have a look, but has no play. Falls out of play. The count's still 2 and 2. That strong throw by Griesbach cut off a Wausau West run in the 3rd inning. Had that run scored, this game would likely be over. 1-0 Wausau West. Still 2 and 2 on Murkowski. Kurth now backs off the rubber. Murkowski back in there. Kurth ready. Winds and throws a big curveball that's hit foul. Big overhand curve. It kind of dropped into the strike zone, and Murkowski fights it off and fouls it back. Count stays 2 and 2. Murkowski batting right-handed, digs in once again. The count 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff man, Jaden Cooper. Bottom of the 7th.
Kurth ready. Winds and throws. And that pitch low and outside for ball. The count full, 3 and 2.
Full count now on Cooper.
Wausau West looking for a base runner.
Steps out for a moment, now back in.
3 and 2 on Trevor Murkowski.
Out of the line.
Kurth ready. Winds and throws. High and outside, ball 4. 3rd walk issued by Kurth tonight. Winning run at first base with nobody out. And the pitcher, Hager, is the batter. Hager has walked and flied to center, 0 for 1. In the meantime, Jack Kostrowski will come out and serve as a courtesy runner for Wausau West. Jack Kostrowski, courtesy runner for West. Kostrowski replacing Murkowski. Lucas Hager digging in. We'll see if there's a bunt play here. Robinson creeping in at 3rd base. Kurth from the stretch. Kostrowski short lead there. Hager squares and bunts foul for strike 1. Base runner at first base for Wausau West. That is Kostrowski. He is the winning run in this scoreless ball game. Well played game today. Just 1 error on each side. Pitchers have thrown quite well today. We've had just 6 singles in this game. 0-1 on Lucas Hager. Kurth again from the stretch. Hager squares and takes high. Throw down to first base is late. A lower throw would have had Kostrowski. He was well off the bag, but Gilbertson's throw to first base was a bit high. Halverson had to reach to grab it, then come down with the tag, and Kostrowski slid underneath. The count on Hager, 1 ball, 1 strike. Kurth again checks the base runner. Delivers. High and outside, ball 2. Again, Hager squared to bunt, but that pitch was not in the strike zone, so he did not offer. 2 balls, 1 strike on Lucas Hager. Kostrowski at first base is the winning run, held there by Halverson. Rather short lead down there. Kurth will check him. Hager squares again, bunts down the first base side, and foul again. So Hager has failed to bunt. The count now 2-2. And Kostrowski, the courtesy runner, heads back to first base. Kurth's pitch count now at 91. So he may not last this inning. Again, that pitch count is 100. Although you can exceed that and complete an at-bat to a specific batter. 2-2 on Hager. Here's the pitch. Line to left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Cut off by Deach. Kostrowski holds at second base. Lucas Hager has a base hit for Wausau West. The 5th West hit today. And West has base runners at first and second with nobody out. Brandon Gwitt now comes back in the ball game as a courtesy runner for the pitcher Hager. So West has base runners at first and second with nobody out. John Southworth calling time, and he'll trek to the mound and have a conference here. The batter is the number 9 hitter, the third baseman Brendan Fictum, who did lay down a sacrifice bunt back in the 3rd, and the sacrifice might be in order once again here, especially with nobody out. Rather quick conference breaks up, and Coach Southworth moving back towards that first base dugout. Runners at first and second, nobody out here in the West 7th inning. And no score in this ball game. So Hager failed to bunt twice, and on 2-2 lines a single to left field. Halverson also in now at first base. Tigers back at second and short. Fictum digs in. He squares and bunts third base side, foul for strike 1. It's Marshfield nothing, Wausau West nothing. West batting in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Base runners at first and second, and nobody out. Fictum, as we mentioned, sacrificed back in the 3rd. He also flied to center in the 5th inning. He's 0 for 1. Back in there, no balls and 1 strike. Kurth is ready. And now delivers. Fictum bunts third base side, picked up by Kurth. He'll play to third base in time. Kostrowski out of third on the good play by Braxton Kurth. So Fictum got the bunt down, but then Kurth off the mound tosses to third baseman Chase Robinson for the forced play on Kostrowski for out number 1. On the play, Gwitt takes second base. Fictum at first base on the fielder's choice. Leadoff man Landon Parlier now batting. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. He's popped to short and fly to center. Gwitt now at second base is the winning run. And before he bats, Adam Gilbertson calls time. Wants to quickly converse with Braxton Kurth. Braxton's pitch count now at 94. By the way, Gwitt at second base, the courtesy runner, was the man thrown out at the plate by Griesbach back in the 3rd. He'd like to make amends for that. Parlier, the Wausau West leadoff man, digging in. 0 for 3 so far tonight. Kurth from the stretch. His pitch on the way. It's low for ball 1. Gwitt way off the bag at second base. Hustles back in there. That ball got loose a bit Grabbed by Gilbertson, and Witt able to scamper back to second base. The count on Parlier now 1-0. Kurth's pitch count now at 95, so Parlier might be his last batter. Parlier back in there, 1 ball, no strikes. Kurth ready, throws, popped up on the diamond, and Kurth himself will take this one and make the play between home plate and the mound for out number 2. So with 2 men down, the hitter for West is the second baseman Tony Ifadalo, who has singled and flied to center, 1 for 2. Kerr's trying to pitch out of it. West had runners at first and second, nobody out. Now first and second and 2 out as Ifadalo digs in. Again, Witt at second base is the winning run. Kurth from the stretch. He throws, line shot towards left center field and grabbed by the shortstop Lang to end the inning. Ifadalo lines out to Bennett Lang to retire the side. For Wausau West in the 7th. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, a walk, 2 men left on base. After 7 innings, Marshfield nothing and Wausau West nothing. Back with more baseball following these messages.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Out 0 for 2. Lucas Hager still on the mound for Wausau West. He's only at 79 pitches, so he can come out and pitch much of this inning. Griesbach digs in. Hager delivers. Bit low for ball 1. Marshfield nothing. Wausau West nothing. Tigers batting top half of the 8th here at Wisconsin Rapids. 1-0 on Owen Griesbach. The pitch by Hager. Rides high for a ball, 2-0. Tigers have just 2 hits in this ballgame, a single by Post in the 1st, a single by Kurth in the 3rd. Since then, just 1 Marshfield base runner. Hager throws again, low for a ball, 3-0. Deach got on base back in the 7th with a 1-out walk. Other than that, Hager's been in command much of the way. But now behind Griesbach, 3-0. Owen stands back in there, and Hager throws and misses low for ball 4. So Griesbach walks on 4 pitches. Second walk issued by Hager, and Marshfield has a leadoff base runner here in the 8th. Batting next is center fielder Carson Mattis, who's reached base on an error and popped to second, 0 for 2. We'll see if he's bunting here. Carson digs in, batting right-handed. Hager from the stretch. Throw to first base, sends Griesbach back to the bag. As we mentioned, Owen, one of the few sophomores on this ball club for the Marshfield Tigers. He and Chase Robinson seeing lots of playing time. Mattis back in there. Again to first base, and Griesbach dives in safely. Tigers have just 2 hits through 7+ innings. Mattis back in the box. Hager from the stretch. And the ball bunted in the air up the first baseline, foul for strike one. The catcher Murkowski and the pitcher Hager both converging, neither could get there. And the count on Mattis, 0-1. Griesbach back to first base. He is the go-ahead run down there.
Opportunity to play this game because of the artificial turf and the lights here at Rapids. No balls.
Lucas Hager on the mound for Wausau West. Done quite a job tonight. Throw to first base, and again, Mattis dives back in there safely. Nighttime baseball for early part of the year, rather rare in mid-April. 0-1 on Carson Mattis. Back in there. And Hager throws. Carson bunts first base side. And it will be picked up in fair ground by the first baseman Smigelski. He will tag Mattis for the out. And Griesbach moves up to second base. So Mattis executes the sacrifice. That's out number one. Griesbach, the go-ahead run, now at second base for Braxton Kurth. Tiger pitcher has singled and struck out, 1 for 2.
Pitcher will get an opportunity to win himself the game.
That ball looked like it might roll foul, but Smigelski could take no chances, so he grabbed it and tagged Mattis as he went by. We have a courtesy runner now, or a pinch runner for Griesbach. Judd Higgins. Judd Higgins comes out. He'll run for Griesbach. Judd Higgins, the base runner at second base, with 1 out as Braxton Kurth digs in.
Right now, 85 pitches for Hager, so still got a little room to maneuver.
Braxton batting number 8 in the Tiger batting order today.
So now we're set. Home plate umpire will again get in behind the catcher.
Base hit here could plate the go-ahead run.
Kurth tonight, he singled, one of the 2 hits.
Kurth stands in.
And then struck out in the 6th.
Hager working from the stretch. Sets himself and delivers. High for ball 1. Marshfield, nothing. Wausau West, nothing. Tigers batting top of the 8th. Higgins at second base and 1 out. 1-0 on Braxton Kurth. Stands in there. Hager from the stretch and delivers. Low and inside for ball, 2-0. Hager's pitch count now at 87. He has a ways to go here. Kerr stands back in there once again. The count 2-0. Hager now gets set and throws. Over for a called strike. 2-1. Base hit here could give Marshfield a 1-run lead. See if Kurth can come through. 2-1 on Braxton. He stands in once again. And Hager delivers. Ground ball towards shortstop. Parlier will charge it, scoop it up, drop it, and has no play. All hands are safe. Tough chance as Parlier had to charge, but a makeable play. That'll be an error on Landon Parlier. And Higgins takes third base on the play. The play was hit a slow roller, so Parlier had no chance to gun down the base runner at third base, and so Higgins took off. So base runners now at first and third with only 1 out. Bennett Lang, the batter for Marshfield. Bennett has bounced to short and lined to third, 0 for 2. Hager stays in the stretch and delivers. A swing and a miss for strike 1. Higgins at third base, the potential go-ahead run, and Kurth at first base. The count on Lang, no balls and 1 strike. Hager checks the base runners. And the pitch to Lang. Line to left field, and short hop of the third baseman Fictum coming home, and the tag play is made on Higgins. He's out at the plate. Nice job by Fictum at third base as he short hops that line smash and then tosses home to cut down Higgins for the second out. Likely a contact play. Higgins likely on the move on contact and could not get back. Kurth now at second base. Lang at first with 2 outs for Chase Robinson.
For the leadoff man, Chase Robinson.
Hager stays in the stretch and delivers over for a call and strike 1. So each team now has had our base runner tossed out at the plate in this ball game.
That's a tough break.
That ball hit hard by Lang, but a nice play by Fictum at third base. 0-1 on Robinson. Hager deals again. Up and in and off the glove of the catcher. The runners will move up. Kurth takes third base. Lang to second on a pass ball. I believe, likely, Murkowski was crossed up on that play. That ball was receivable, but glanced off his mitt. The count on Robinson now 1-1 with the go-ahead run at third base and 2 outs. Robinson 0 for 3 tonight. Infield stays back. Hager checks the base runners. Here's the pitch. On the outside corner, called strike. 1-2 now on Chase Robinson. Hager now at 94 pitches. Base hit here, could score 2. Robinson digs in once again. Hager checks the base runners. And the 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. 8 strikeouts now for Lucas Hager. Tigers threaten, but they do not score in the 8th with no runs on no hits. 1 error, a walk, 2 men left on base. We head to the bottom half of the 8th inning with Marshfield and Wausau West scoreless. We'll come back with more baseball from Wisconsin Rapids in just a moment.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggleworms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Braden Anderson now in right field for the Tigers. So right-hander Owen Griesbach takes over for Marshfield.
Will move in from right field to take over on the mound. The new right fielder for the Tigers is Braden Anderson. But 7 innings pitched by
Kurth with 97 pitches in 7 innings. Leadoff man for West in the 8th inning, the right fielder Jackson Smith-Peter. He has singled, bounced to short, and walked. 1 for 2.
3, 4, 5 hitters. Jackson Smith-Peter, Dylan Dobrats, and Jackson Albee against Owen.
Griesbach working from the stretch.
Right-hander working over the stretch.
Pitch on the way, over for a call and strike 1. Wausau West batting, last half of the 8th. Still no score here at Wisconsin Rapids. Here's the 0-1 pitch, a big curveball, over for a call and strike 2. 0-2 on Jackson Smith-Peter. 3, 4, 5 men coming up for West here in the 8th inning. Griesbach, a right-hander, sets himself and throws outside for ball, 1-2. Owen working exclusively from the stretch here. Smith-Peter, tall right-handed batter. Griesbach taking his time. Now gets his sign from Gilbertson and throws 1-2. A swing and a miss. Ball dropped by Gilbertson. He'll toss down to first base for the out. 1 out. in the West 8th inning. The left fielder Dylan Dobrot's batting. He is 1 for 3 with a pop to short, a ground out to short, and a single.
Sometimes the way this game is going, it might take one swing of the bat. 2 base hits for Marshfield.
Dobrot's the cleanup man for Wausau West today. He digs in. Griesbach working from the stretch and delivers a big swing and a miss for strike 1. Now Milwaukee Brewers concerned about pitcher Corbin Burns. He was shaken up a bit in the ball game with Seattle last night. Looks like the injury not too serious. Next pitch is down low for a ball, 1-1. Burns was hurt while stretching to make a tag on a rundown play in the 4th inning of that ball game. Then he left the game in the 6th when that injury cramped up on him. Griesbach throws 1-1, high for a ball, 2-1. Doctors say that Burns has a minor strain of a muscle in his chest. Brewers should know more in the next day or so, but it looks like the injury is not all that serious for Corbin Burns. 2-1 on Dobrot's. Griesbach throws, low for ball 3. 3-1. Burns with 4 starts this year for Milwaukee. He is 2-1 with a 4.76 earned run average. 3 balls, 1 strike on Dylan Dobrot. Stands back in. Owen Griesbach in relief of Braxton Kurth on the mound for Marshfield. Owen throws, high and outside, ball 4. So Wausau West has the winning run at first base with 1 out, and Jackson Albee batting for West. Albee has singled, fly to left, and bounced into a fielder's choice. He's 1 for 3.
Albee is 1 for 3, single back to the hole. It's also flown out and hit into a fielder's choice.
Dobrot's the winning run at first base. Gets a good lead down there, held on by Halverson. Griesbach looks over, and now delivers. Outside, ball 1. Marshfield nothing, Wausau West nothing. West batting, bottom half of the 8th inning. Dobrot's at first base with 1 out. 1-0 on Jackson Albee. Griesbach throws again, a swing and a miss. 1-1. Extra innings here tonight at Wisconsin Rapids. Albee stands in once again. Griesbach from the stretch, throw, swung and missed. 1-2. Only 7 singles in this ball game. 2 of those by Marshfield. Tigers have not had a hit since the 3rd. A couple of walks, but no singles for Marshfield, no base hits for Marshfield since the 3rd inning. 1-2 pitch on the way, a swing and a miss, and Albee out on strikes. Griesbach's 2nd strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Luke Smigelski. He has flied to left, reached base on an error, and struck out. 0 for 3. Batting left-handed. Smigelski stands in. Dobrot's at first base has a good lead down there. Pitch by Griesbach. In there for a call and strike 1. Wausau West 1 of 1 on stolen base tries tonight. See if they might send Dobrot's here. Smigelski stands in once again. Griesbach ready. And he fires a big swing and a miss. 0-2. The Wausau West pitcher Hager now at 95 pitches. We'll see if he comes out for the top of the 9th for Wausau West. Nothing. Smigelski. Griesbach gets set and throws, swung and a miss for strike 3. Griesbach strikes out 3 to end the inning. Wausau West in the 8th. No runs, no hits, no errors, a walk, 1 man left on base after 8 innings. Marshfield nothing and Wausau West nothing. More baseball from Wisconsin Rapids following these messages.
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield, all types of lift chairs. We have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve Central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Store Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Struck out and bounced to second base tonight. Hager gets set and throws and misses inside, ball one. Marshfield nothing, Wausau West nothing. Tigers batting in the top half of the ninth inning here at Wisconsin Rapids. Great ball game this evening. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That misses low for a ball, 2-0. When Hager hits that 100 pitch mark, he'll be relieved, although he can continue to throw to a post rather, if he hits 100 pitches while post is still batting. Next pitch, low and outside for a ball, half swing, but post held his swing. The count now 3-0. Tigers looking for a base runner. Again, they've not had a hit since the third inning. Hager winds and throws again on the inside corner for a call and strike. Tigers did receive a walk in the seventh, a walk, and the base runner threw an error in the eighth, but no hits since the third. Next pitch is down low for ball four. So Post walks to lead off the Marshfield ninth. That's 100 pitches now for Hager, and so he'll have to leave, and Coach Albee will replace him. Meanwhile, Wyatt Post is the potential go-ahead run to first base for Marshfield. Hager will leave after throwing 8+ innings. He allows no runs on 2 hits, walked 3, and struck out 7. Fine outing for Lucas Hager of Wausau West. And the Warriors bring in a new pitcher here. Looks like a right-hander, Jack Kostrowski, a man we saw earlier as a courtesy runner. Right-hander Jack Kostrowski is the new pitcher for Wausau West. And while Kostrowski warms up, let's take time out for these messages.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In Central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
The new pitcher for Wausau West. He inherits Wyatt Post at first base with nobody out here in the ninth inning in a scoreless ball game. Each team now has had a man thrown out at the plate. Marshfield in the 8th inning and Wausau West back in the 3rd. The Marshfield play on a vine play by the West third baseman Fictum, who grabbed a hot smash hit by Bennett Lang and tossed out Judd Higgins at home plate to cut down the potential go-ahead run for Marshfield in the 8th. Meanwhile, Marshfield's Owen Griesbach playing right field tossed out a base runner at the plate to close out the 3rd inning for Wausau West. So right-hander Jack Kostrowski now steps in, and he'll take the mound for Wausau West. Wyatt Post at first base is the go-ahead run for Marshfield. The Tiger batter is left fielder Ben Deach, who is 0 for 2. Ben is bounced into a fielder's choice, bounced to third, and walked tonight. Ben batting right-handed. We'll see if he's bunting here. Post at first base, the potential go-ahead run. Ben digs in. Kostrowski from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Popped up into shallow center field. A long run for Albee. Still coming, still coming. Gets there. He can't get it. The ball falls behind him. Post to second base. He'll hold right there. Ben Deach plops a bloop single to center field. So Post takes second base on the play. Deach at first, still nobody out. That ball hit to shallow center field, and Albee just kept coming and finally went to the ground but could not haul it in. Cole Halverson now batting for Marshfield, 0 for 3. Pitch on the way, on the outside corner for a call and strike one. It's Marshfield nothing, West nothing. Marshfield batting in the top of the ninth. Runners at first and second, and nobody out. 0-1 on Cole Halverson. Kostrowski gets set. He throws once again, low and outside, and goes to the screen. Runners move up. That's a wild pitch thrown by Kostrowski. Post takes third base, and Deach to second. The count on Halverson now 1-1. And still nobody out here in the ninth inning, with two men in scoring position in this scoreless game. Parlier, the shortstop, comes way in. The 1-1 pitch on the way. High. Halverson went halfway. They will rule that a ball. 2-1 on Cole Halverson. Infield in at all four stations. Runners at second and third. Still nobody out. Great scoring chance here for Marshfield. Here is the 2-1 delivery. Lined on the right field line, foul. And the count evens at 2-2. Halverson needs to put the ball in play here to bring home that go-ahead run. Stands back in there, 2-2. Jack Kostrowski on the mound for Wausau West from the stretch. He now delivers. Over for a called strike three. Good curveball. And Halverson out on strikes. First strikeout for Kostrowski. One man down. Adam Gilbertson now batting. Adam has bounced to short, bounced to the first baseman, and struck out 0 for 2. Infield now comes into play halfway. Adam batting left-handed. Kostrowski working from the stretch. And he delivers. Low and inside, ball one. Post at third. Deach at second with a one man out. The count on Gilbertson 1-0. And a scoreless ball game here in the ninth inning. Kostrowski again from the stretch. And the pitch to Gilbertson. High and tight for a ball, 2-0. First base is open here. Gilbertson digs in once again. Great defensive and pitcher's duel today between these two ball clubs. Now the 2-0 pitch. Lined on the left field line, foul. Count on Gilbertson, 2 balls, 1 strike. Boy, teams have had scoring chances. Marshfield 2 on base in the 8th, and a base runner thrown in at the plate in the 8th inning. Wausau West, 2 runners on base in the 7th inning and could not score. 2-1 on Gilbertson. The pitch by Kostrowski. Over at the knees, a called strike. 2-2. Each team looking for some timely hits here. They've not been coming here in the later innings. Gilbertson back in there, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kostrowski sets himself and delivers way outside. Ball 3 looked like a breaking ball he couldn't control. The count on Gilbertson now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Runners at second and third, only 1 out here in the 9th inning. Gilbertson back in there. And the full count pitch on the way. Ground ball towards second base, charged by Iadalo. He'll come home, and the throw is offline. The run scores, and the Tigers lead 1-0. Wyatt Post scores. A good throw may have had him, but the ball thrown a bit to the first base side. And so Post scores. Deach takes third base. Gilbertson to first base on the fielder's choice. Run comes in. Marshfield leads 1-0. And Owen Griesbach now batting. Infield still playing halfway. And the pitch by Kostrowski. Low and outside for ball one. So it's Marshfield 1, Wausau West 0. Marshfield batting, top of the ninth. Deach at third. Gilbertson at first base. Still only one out. 1-0 on Owen Griesbach. Right-handed batter. Kostrowski from the stretch. Throws once again. And that pitch, hard to tell. He could not distinguish the umpire's sign on that. Griesbach stands in once again. Kostrowski now delivers. Curveball is across for a called strike. On that last pitch, the umpire kind of waved towards first base. Now he's saying it's 1-2. We weren't sure if it was a strike call or if he was saying it was off the plate on that second pitch, but now he does confirm the count on Griesbach. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kostrowski set once again. And he delivers. Ground ball down the first base side. A run will score on this play. The ball bobbled by the pitcher. Tossed to first base, is in time for the out. But Deach scores on that little ground out, and Marshfield takes a 2-0 lead. Griesbach with a roller down the first base line, and the pitcher Kostrowski grabbed it and tossed to Smigelski for the second out of the inning. But on the play, Deach scores to give Marshfield a 2-0 lead. And Gilbertson takes second base on that play. Carson Mattis now batting for Marshfield. And the first pitch line fell behind home plate for strike one. So Marshfield has scored 2 runs here in the 9th inning to take a 2-0 lead. Adam Gilbertson still at second base with 2 outs. The count on Carson Mattis, 0-1. Carson 0 for 2 with a sacrifice tonight. Pitch by Kostrowski, over for a called strike, 0-2. A couple of slow rollers hit by Gilbertson and Griesbach bring home those 2 Marshfield runs. 0-2 on Carson Mattis. Kostrowski gets set, throws once again, curveball line towards second base, backhanded by Iadalo, throws to first base to end the inning. Tigers in the 9th, 2 runs on 1 hit. No errors, a walk, 1 man left on base. After 8 1/2, our score is Marshfield 2 and Wausau West 0. More baseball from Wisconsin Rapids in just a moment.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
It's Owen's ball game to win tonight if he can retire Wausau West here in the 9th inning. 7, 8, and 9 men coming up for West here in the 9th inning. Leadoff man is catcher Trevor Murkowski. He has walked, fly to left, and bounced to short. 0 for 2. Griesbach stays in the stretch and throws, pop foul on the third base side. Gilbertson will have a look, but the ball falls on a play for strike 1. Marshfield now on top 2-0 as the Warriors bat in the bottom half of the 9th inning here at Wisconsin Rapids. 0-1 on Trevor Murkowski, the Wausau West catcher tonight. Griesbach set once again. Here's his pitch. Going outside for ball, 1-1. Great ball game this evening. Braxton Kurth and Lucas Hager both pitched quite well on the mound as the starters for their 2 ball clubs tonight. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Bit low for a ball, 2-1. Marshfield squeezing across a couple of runs in the 9th inning, now trying to hold on to win this one and stay in first place in the Wisconsin Valley Conference standings. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way, fouled back. Count 2-2. Owen Griesbach in position to get the win in this ball game this evening. 2-2 on Murkowski. He stands in there once again. Griesbach, a right-hander from the stretch, delivers high and outside for ball 3. And the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. West is looking for base runners. They're down by 2 in the 9th inning. Griesbach sets himself once again and throws high and outside for ball 4. Second walk issued by Griesbach. And West has a leadoff base runner here in the 9th inning. The West batter is Jack Ostrowski, the new pitcher who is going to bat for the first time. John Southworth out for a conversation on the mound with his pitcher, catcher, and infielders. He's now seen his ball club grab a 2-0 lead here in the 9th inning. And the last thing he wants to see is Wausau West base runners. We'll see what Kostrowski wants to do here. Batting for the first time. He did come in and pinch a courtesy run earlier in the ball game before taking the mound in relief of Hager in the top half of the 9th inning. Kostrowski batting right-handed. He'll step in. Murkowski at first base. Held there by Halverson. The pitch by Griesbach, a swing and a miss for strike 1. Tigers going to break there. That was a high inside fastball. And Kostrowski could not resist. He's behind, 0-1. Stands in once again. Griesbach throws, fouled back. 0-2. Griesbach with 2 fastballs high in the zone. And Kostrowski has had a difficult time getting around on those pitches. He's behind 0-2. Digs in once again. Griesbach stays in the stretch and throws and just missed off the plate for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kostrowski is the tying run at the plate. Murkowski at first base, held there by Halverson. Griesbach again checks the base runner. And the 1-2 pitch, pop foul to the screen. Kostrowski stays alive at 1-2. Tigers looking to stay unbeaten for the year. They're 3-0 heading into this ball game. Off to a good start so far this year. Kostrowski in the box once again. Behind 1 ball and 2 strikes. Griesbach ready. He throws in the dirt, blocked by Gilbertson. And the count now 2-2. Tigers grabbed a 2-0 lead with 2 runs in the top half of the 9th inning. Now trying to close out the ball game, but West not going away quietly.
Brown, and then you have the green where the grass would normally be. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jack
Kostrowski back in the box. The count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Burkowski leads at first base, and Griesbach will check him. Now the pitch, a swing and a miss for strike 3. Griesbach's 4th strikeout. Kerr struck out 2 in 7 innings. Griesbach 4 in 1 1/3. The third baseman, Brennan Fictum, now batting. He has sacrificed, fly to center, and hit into a fielder's choice. Burkowski remains at first base now with 1 out. Griesbach delivers, fly ball to center field, but right at Carson Mattis, and he'll grab it for the 2nd out. Hit hard, but Mattis stands in his tracks and makes the play for out number 2. Burkowski holds at first base. Hitting next is the shortstop Landon Parlier. 0 for 4 this evening. Parlier is struck out, bounced to short, fly to center, and pop to the pitcher. Parlier, a dangerous man, the potential tying run at home plate. Kostrowski still at first base now with 2 outs. Griesbach shaking off Gilbertson a couple of times. And before he gets a sign he likes, Parlier steps out on it. Gilbertson now heads out to the mound to converse with Griesbach. Tiger Baseball on WOSQ this evening, brought to us by Nicolay National Bank, Hefco Floral Company of Marshfield, I-State Truck Center of Marshfield, and the Dental Clinic of Marshfield, Stratford, and Neilsville. Now Parlier back in the box. Burkowski at first base with 2 outs, held there by Halverson. Griesbach from the stretch, delivers, low and outside, ball 1. Wausau West is batting in the bottom half of the 9th inning. Marshfield now leads 2-0. West has a base runner at first base and 2 outs. 1-0 on leadoff man Landon Parlier. The pitch by Griesbach. Low for ball, gets away from Gilbertson, and Burkowski moves to second base. Wild pitch charge to Griesbach. So Murkowski now at second base. His run does not mean much, as Marshfield does have a 2-run lead. The count on Parlier now 2 balls and no strikes.
Adjusting the batting gloves. Step back into the right-handed batter's box.
Parlier digs in once again. Griesbach steps off the rubber. This is his game to win at this point. Pitching in relief of Braxton Kerr through shutout baseball for 7 innings for Marshfield tonight. 2-0 on Landon Parlier. Griesbach sets himself, and the pitch on the way. Inside for a ball, and the count now 3-0. And Griesbach now in danger of through a base on balls, putting the potential tying run on base. 3-0 on Parlier. Griesbach delivers. Low and outside for ball 4. Griesbach has walked 3 and struck out 4 in his relief stint. Wausau West has the tying runs on base with 2 outs for Tony Ifadano. He has singled, fly to center, line to short, bounce to short. 1 for 4. Number 2 man in the Wausau West batting order. Griesbach in the stretch, and he throws. A swing and a miss for strike 1. Tigers on top 2-0 as West bats in the bottom half of the 9th inning. 2 outs and 2 on. 0-1 on Tony Ifaldano. Batting right-handed, he stands in once again. Griesbach checks the runners and throws in there for a called strike 2. Griesbach ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. And Owen Griesbach now trying to close out a tough Marshfield Tiger win. Owen again checks the base runners. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down low, bounds away from Gilbertson. He can't find it. Ball rolls down the third base line and is finally grabbed by the third baseman Robinson. So the count on Ifaldano now 1-2, but more importantly, the tying runs are in scoring position. A base hit here could tie the ball game. 1-2 on Ifaldano. So a key situation here. Ifaldano does have a base hit tonight. Single here might tie the contest. 1-2 the count. Griesbach working from the stretch. Delivers low and outside for a ball. 2-2. This game going right down to the wire tonight. Base hit here could even things up once again. 2-2 on Ifaldano. Tying runs in scoring position. Griesbach ready. Pitch on the way. Fly ball foul. First base side of the play. Count stays 2-2. Owen Griesbach trying to wrap up a Tiger win right here, but hasn't been easy. Ifaldano back in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Griesbach gets his sign, checks the base runners. Throws once again, high for ball 3. Count now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. First base is open here. But if Ifaldano reaches, he's the winning run on first base. 3-2 the count. Griesbach again from the stretch. Goes to the belt. Full count pitch. Fly ball to right field. Anderson comes on. He is there and makes the catch to end the ball game. Hit hard by Ifaldano, but right at Braden Anderson in right field to retire the side. West in the 9th. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 walks, 2 men left on base. Our final score in 9 innings. The Marshfield Tigers 2, Wausau West nothing. We'll have a full recap on our postgame report in just a moment.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.